Okay, let's talk about Oprah and Whitney Houston, right? Now, Whitney has a few interviews with Oprah, and they were all on her talk show. They were all pretty good during the 90s and 2000s. So when she went on there in like '09, I believe, or 2010, she had an interview, right? So that interview was wrapped up. 2012, fast forward to 2012, when Houston passes away. And there is a rumor that comes out on one of those chat forums where people talk about obviously celebrity blind items, and they chatted up about whether they're true or not, how did this come to be, what led up to it, etc. And one of those were about Whitney, which in that said that she was high or that she was on some kind of substance and she fell off the stage because she didn't see the end of it. So I think it was a mixture of both, but that was on the chat forum. Bottom line is that she was singing and she fell off and they got her up and she had to do the performance again. Oprah then asked the audience to not tell anyone about it. I don't think there was a lot of recording around at that time. Like at that time, you didn't have a whole bunch of people holding up a cell phone in a TV network studio who has hundreds of cameras around anyway. So having cell phones in the studio, I don't think that was true. I don't think that they were allowed to even take photos, even if they did have phones. So cell phones in the studio, it's redundant because you're on TV. You don't want the camera to pan and see people holding up their cell phones. I mean, it's a show, it's not a concert. So that rumor was on one of those chat forums, and it had been discussed amongst deep Whitney fans on YouTube. And we were like, I don't know. But it wasn't something we didn't believe. It was something we didn't want to believe. So Oprah confirmed it in the recent interview when she was sitting down talking to, of course, a white man. She's always around the suspicious white man, and she confirmed it. And she said that she asked the audience not to share the videotape of it right off their phones. I think Oprah is so unnecessary for this, confirming this. The world is a stage, but Hollywood is a huge stage and it's constant performing. So how ironic is it after Clive's death, after Whitney's passing? So, I mean, but Oprah's also at that age where she's older. So she's saying a whole lot of shit that she probably shouldn't say, but she's not telling her own business. We gonna need that tea. But it was unnecessary, but it's Hollywood. So I'm sure in the coming of time, we're gonna put some dots together and be like, oh, this is why she said it. But it's still unnecessary. It's disrespectful. And what was it for? Like, what did we gain from this? Absolutely nothing.